Hey, I'm Carey with DPReview, and today we're at PAWS, the Progressive Animal Welfare Society. Now, they've been rehabilitating an orphaned black bear here for about the past year and a half, and we are going to follow along as they reintroduce this bear to its natural habitat. Along the way, we're going to use Sony's eye autofocus technologies to accurately focus on the eyes of the bear handlers, as well as the Karelian bear dogs, both of which are absolutely essential to the reintroduction of this black bear into its natural habitat.
She likely would not have made it through the winter. She didn't have enough fat reserves on her to really pull through the winter probably, so she could have succumbed. We were glad to help, and she got to rest a while at PAWS and then get back out in the wild.
So today we're shooting on the Sony Alpha 1. This is Sony's new flagship full-frame interchangeable lens camera. So the IAF technology is really important for a situation like this, where there's a lot of movement. I might be shooting with a shallow depth of field, and I have a lot of resolution. Eye autofocus makes sure that if you're photographing an animal or a human, that focus is right there on the eye, just where you want it every time. Even on a sedated black bear with black eyes, animal IAF seems to be working pretty well. It's prioritizing eyes, so it's going to show me that. And when I half press, it starts focusing and it starts tracking that eye. Wherever I change my frame or my composition, it keeps right over that eye. So it's actually remarkably easy to use. You just have to make sure you have IAF enabled in the menus. You can specify whether you're photographing humans, animals, or birds, and it works once it's enabled with any of the autofocus area modes of your choosing.
So we gave her the reversal. It's been about
8 minutes.
8 minutes. We'll watch for an ear twitch. That's usually the first sign. After that, she's gonna pop right up. Watch this. She's making eye contact. You can see her moving. Next time you guys see her, it'll be a 5-second flash of lightning coming out of the trap. So we'll head to the release site.
All right, and we've arrived at a Forest Service road off of Blewett Pass in the Cascades in Washington State, and we're about to release the bear from its enclosure into the wild. We're at elevation, we're away from people. We have dogs to help scare it away. So the dogs we saw today, they're called Karelian bear dogs, and their job is basically to haze the bear. They want the bear to go off into nature with a healthy fear of humans, both for their sake and for ours. Beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. It's awesome. I've customized this C3 button, and it just switches between human, animal, and bird eye detection. I can quickly move from subject to subject and just hit that button, and it's ready to go. There's no menu diving, nothing like that. And once you do initiate focus, you can see a green box right around the eye of your chosen subject, and it just gives you a ton of confidence to just keep on shooting and keep on working with your subjects to get the shot you want.
He's the fail-safe for the whole thing. He's gonna keep that bear moving away from us. That's his job.
Well, this release was nearly perfect. This bear had a nice exit from the culvert trap. And she ran down the lane, kind of got her bearings, looked back for one last look, and then, looked up into the woods and went right up the hill into the snow in the hill. And that's exactly what she should have done. This is the favorite part of all of our jobs as rehabilitators, is putting the animal back into the wild.
Photographically, IAF is nice because it's just one less thing I have to worry about. I mean, this is like a wedding, but with wild animals. There are moments that only happen once, and if you miss them, it's kind of over. Hey, Holly. Being able to just rely on the camera to have the focus where I want it, and I can focus on interacting with my subjects, it really frees you up to think more about composition and what the end result is going to be. It's actually a remarkably flexible way of working, as well as being very powerful. Nice. Perfect, that's great.